someone flicks me a bad body. So, it's another one, yeah. It's a full screen, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Good evening. Welcome to iBoxingHub. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. I go by the name of Biyenge, featuring yours truly, Tre. What's good?
Yes, cuz, all good. Big up to the community. Thank you so much for tuning in. And blessings to anyone who's tuned into the show. Obviously, it's the midweek roundup. We've had a tremendous week in terms of content, of course. But before we get started, big up to D-Rock, working in association with them. So you have the likes of Johnny Nelson endorsing the brand, Joseph Parker, of course, Jams, who's a regular, person on the chat as well. So big up to Jams, and he also is hosting shows with Neutral for the Hard Talk. And cuz, big us up as well. You've got the tracksuit on, I've got it on. So guys, if you like what we're wearing, just head over to the website, go into the link, and utilize the discount code, which is iBoxingHub24. That's iBoxingHub24, and you get 40% off. But cuz, let's get down to business. Your boy, he's back. Oh, big announcement, big news. The title of the show, of course, is AJ versus Triple D. It's on Rider season, Wembley edition, and cuz, it's for that title. Big up to Jams on the chat as well. He's obviously saying big up Biyenge and Tre and Al Heyman, of course. Big up to you, my brother. And big up to Al Booga, always tuned in. Big up, my brother. He's obviously saying AJ versus Triple D. Cuz, look, the people are calling for it, cuz. And look, it's happened. I'm excited. I don't know about you, but we've got it here. So it's the Wembley edition Rider season. But cuz, before we go into the show, of course, we have to do our shout outs, man. So big up to the whole of the iBoxingHub family. The work has been tremendous. Obviously, big up to Abbas and Ray. They obviously did the Stay Weighed In show. So guys, make sure you tune into that as well. And also big up to our brothers Rico and the Commissioner, aka True Dollar Bill. They've obviously got the show, which is across the way from the US to the UK. And just for the people, cuz you probably didn't tune in, big up to STAYWEIGHEDIN as well. They're obviously representing the brothers. Huge card, Wembley Stadium. But look, I've just got a preview for the people so that, guys, just get tuned into the show. We're collaborating two worlds, which is the UK and the US, and we're bringing this energy. I had two featured guests as well, so tune in.
I'm activated. You can hear the way I talk. I'm activated. All day, all day.
Activated when you come into the stuff. I'll be activated. I truly love that jingle.
Time to get active, no play. Got it straight out the mud, the Ray way. Caught a case, mama said that I couldn't stay because the state was going to take a section anyway. Had to find out fast how to get some bread because you broke where I'm from, you're better off dead. Robert, you know what it is. I'm activated. It's your boy. To the LA homies from LA out there. Shout out to all the Cali love. We get nothing but Cali love. Shout out to my homie from Cali. You know what I'm saying? Jumped on that joint with me. You already know what it is. So all four, but before we get into my thoughts, ladies first.
This is all for you, Aisha. This is all for you.
Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I absolutely love that picture. Thank you, Tre, because every time I see that picture, I just
put that picture back up there. Keep that up there for a second. And she got the fist up.
I love that with everyone that my pictures with.
I should literally just went.
Guys, you're seeing the energy, you're seeing the banter. So guys, make sure you're tuned into the Across the Way show. It also featured Karma Serene, so make sure you tuned into the show. But cuz, huge card, the comments are obviously going crazy. What a undercard as well, cuz, and that's gonna cover as well. Pretty Boy Kelly versus B.T. Smith, Warrington, Akachi, and look, big up Mr. Usyk for giving. Look, we have to give. Look, because Jamsey said it. Big up to my people's champion, the undisputed champion, he actually, relinquished his title, for this opportunity, cuz. And now, you've got Daniel Dubois versus AJ, and it's for the title, cuz, man. But I want you to just go through the undercard, cuz I'm just super excited.
Listen, it's a big undercard. It's honestly, I was shocked about the undercard. I mean, I'm shocked about Josh Kelly moving up to 160 to fight Liam Smith. Wow, I wasn't expecting that at all. That could be a fight that could steal the show.
You know what? It's gonna be a mad fight, cuz, man. And now that you said it, I just can't wait, man, just to see what's gonna happen. Honestly, because look, His Excellency has delivered again. AJ, Eddie Hearn, he's got his man's back. He's had a stressful week, of course. He's had his ups and downs. But, cuz, what a card. And, cuz, look, the funny thing is as well, look at the handshake. It come into play, right? It come into play. So, Ben Shalom is involved in this card as well. So, cuz, just run me through the undercard, man.
So you've got Mark Chamberlain and Josh Padley. You've got Tyler Denny and Hamza Shiraz. That's that. Wow. So he's defending his European title.
Straight in, cuz. Straight in.
Ooh. That's big. That is big. Do you know what? I don't want to write in one off. I'm just gonna say 50-50.
Yeah, I know, cuz I just respect him. Honestly, the fact that he's just gone straight in there, he's got involved in this card. I know it's in September, but the fact that he's just got the announcement for this, and him and Ben have been moving fast, man. And you obviously said it in the last show that Ben really does push for his fighters, and look, it's happening, man. So I'm just excited, man. Honestly, really excited, cuz, man. But which undercard or which fight in the undercard do you think will steal the show? That's what I wanted to do.
I either think Josh Kelly, Liam Smith, or Whitesea and Hutchinson. That seems a bit spicy because Hutchinson made a comment and said, like, Whitesea in the same levels as Spider.
I know. He done it.
Disrespectful, but then I get it. It's a fight game, innit? But dude, come fight. Remember, you can't get in. JB, just business. You can't get in there. Do you know what I mean? You can't get in there.
Testing the waters, man. Remember, we said the same thing about Craig Richards, man. We thought, he's playing the mind games, but he sucks you into it, man. And look, pick up Jams as well. Jams is obviously saying, don't get me wrong, I'm sure Usyk was paid very handsomely for giving up his strap, but it also means that Fury 2 wouldn't be for undisputed, which is a bit of a shame. Look,
well, no, sorry. Let's just go back there. I don't think it's going to be a shame that it's not for undisputed, because you got to think about it. We've already had the Usyk has already been crowned the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. It won't make sense again yet if they have a rematch for all of the belts. I mean, let's be fair. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's be fair, because in theory, Dubois, also at the time it was Herkovich, he was mandatory. Do you know what I mean? So it's only fair that he vacates it, because look, undisputed, and we've waited. Imagine we've waited over 20 years. Over 20 years.
The big man himself is obviously passed on the belt.
Oh, that's it. Josh Warrington. Ain't he moving up as well?
Yeah, because it's going to be absolutely crazy. Big up Albuga as well. He's obviously saying, hopefully it also means no rematch because I'm tired of Fury, which is fair. And big up to Lucy all the way from the States. Usyk is still the heavyweight champion of the world. Dubois and AJ are fighting, and Usyk's 3-0 against them, which is true. If you add it all up, cuz 2 plus 1 makes it 3. And that's why I love it, man. Look, and Jams is agreeing with you as well. But Fury deserved the rematch for the same straps as Usyk did for the first fight, which is. But he's defending undisputed. Is he not going to defend that belt? That belt.
No, it's gonna. If I'm honest, right. Look, even let's just say if it was Fury that won the belts, Fury would have probably vacated, one of the titles anyway. Do you know what I mean? Because just think about it, logically, like the heavyweight division is growing, it's getting bigger and bigger, and you've got the likes of Parker, he's interim WBO interim champion. Dubois, he's now crowned the email champion, the heavyweight IBF champion. So it's just like the division is moving. It's just like, look, I believe once Usyk and Fury fight each other, whoever wins, I believe the belts go left, right, center. Unless if Fury beats Usyk, he becomes a unified champion. If AJ beats Triple D, he becomes the heavyweight champion, 3 times heavyweight champion. It will be, that's it, the end of an era. Fury and AJ. I'm just saying if it goes that way, then you'll get, the biggest British clash. But anyway.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no. I would love that. I just thought you was steering in the direction of Usyk versus AJ 3. I was just
no. I'm saying if Fury,
yeah.
Fury beats Usyk, like both Brits, can't go wrong.
So it might be a third fight. It's true. Big up to Eric as well. Big up, my brother, all the way from wherever you are, my brother. Big up. Thanks for tuning in as well. We definitely would have to, bro. So spot on. It's a shame all the straps for big. Look, it's true. I think Usyk comes back for the other belt. He's basically saying, look, guys, here's a special gift. Hold on to it. I'll come back, next few months to take my gift back. That's pretty much what he's trying to say, maybe. But I don't know.
Just a quick one. Before we dig deep into the main event, how do you see Josh Kelly and Leah Smith fight going? Do you think it goes the distance, or do you think someone's getting stopped?
I reckon PBK schools him, man. I think because they're fighting at 160. I know Liam Smith, has a lot of experience, but I think he's coming up to that point of his career where he's having his final big fights, and I think he could potentially do a job, man, and stop him late. Because I think this is a good weight for Pretty Boy, and could be an exciting one, cuz man, he could shock us and do a stoppage earlier than what I'm saying. But I'm thinking because Smith is coming up to the end of his career, what's he got left in the tank? We kind of saw against Eubank Jr., but that's not really a good measuring stick because he was injured apparently. So look, a lot of people are also saying, I don't think it's a matter of deserves. They did the undisputed, it's done, and we move on, which is fair. It's good points. Kelly late stoppage. Eric is going for Kelly, because the people are going for Kelly. If they both agree a rematch, then look, it's up to them. It's true. And if the rematch does happen, I reckon it will just be for His Excellency's undisputed title. You'll squeeze that in. It will squeeze that in maybe, but we know it's not undisputed.
I'm actually sitting on the fence on this one with Josh Kelly and Liam Smith because Josh Kelly's never fought at 160 before. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, and he's
experienced in that way.
154. He looks good at the weight as well, and it's gonna be a good test. Remember, Smith's had a few fights at 160. I think against Eubank, he's not really, at the weight, but you could say in terms of experience, Smith, Smith's an ex-champion. So
that's what I'm trying to say. We need to put some respect on Smith's name. He's a former world champion.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
So like I said,
it's Josh Kelly's time.
Yeah,
it's his time to shine, man. He's had his opportunities in the past, and he's not always won those big fights. But now, look, this is a big fight. Ryder season. It's a tremendous opportunity for both fighters, and what a card to be involved in. So, big up to His Excellency as well, always delivering these tremendous events. Big up to Eddie Hearn. Big up to Frank Warren. Also, big up to Ben Shalom for squeezing in. He's squeezed into the party, cuz. Maybe this handshake was like, yes, Eddie. Yeah, you're going to squeeze me into that card, yeah? Yeah.
All right, what about Hamza Shiraz and Tyler Denny? I don't know, do you know what? I don't want to because, look, I know...
Cinderella Man.
Sorry?
So I like Cinderella Man. I can't lie. I think Rico, that's what he calls him, Cinderella Man, because of his story, what he's gone through just for him to be, the champion. And the fact that he's just had a fight and straight within a few days, bang, announcement for the next fight. It's absolutely crazy. And look, Willie Hutchins, versus Boatsy, because
You know what?
they want to talk about it, cause so
Alright,
Jams he wants
I'm gonna
your
go for the South Londoner, the Ghanaian
just
master,
business.
Joshua Boatsy. Just with the experience and just the humbleness, and it's just business. I think he's gonna school Hutchinson. I think he's gonna do what unfortunately Spider couldn't do.
No, that's true. No, it's a good point here from Eric as well. Eric was saying that Usyk will be known as the undisputed champion until he loses. That's how it should be, to let contenders fight for his belt, which makes sense. If he wins, he can try for undisputed against Triple D and AJ, which is a good point. Jams is obviously saying Shiraz stops Denny in 4 rounds, unfortunately, but enough. No, it's a fair look. It's fair. It's fair. I do love the idea of Usyk meeting the winner of AJ Triple D. I don't want to see it, lads, man. I can't even lie to you. I do not want to see that again. Daniel Dubois is a true boxer. He'll fight anyone. Look, I agree with you, Adam, and thank you so much for tuning in. And what happened to Yard? Why isn't he fighting Boatsy? Cuz please just give it to Lucy.
I don't know what's going on exactly, but my understanding is I believe he's a free agent. So I don't know. I think something, you know how it is with management, etc. But I believe that fight will probably happen. You never know. It could possibly be the next fight after Boatsy fights, deals with Hutchinson. Maybe Yard might have a warm-up fight. It could be actually a big fight that takes place.
Look, wise points win for JB for me. Look, and
I believe so. I believe so. I believe if Boatsy can't get Hutchinson out, I believe if it goes distance, then Boatsy.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Boatsy.
Definitely.
Even though we say, you can't get into his head yet, but I think certain things triggers him off. Like if it's, do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, look, it's boxing, and look, fair play to Hutchinson, man. Do you know what I mean? He's doing his thing.
Boatsy may stop Hutchinson late because Hutchinson gets a gas tank isn't good at all, which is fair. It's a good point from Eric. Eric definitely knows his stuff, so I can agree with that. And it's good to see, but at the same time, it's disappointing. It's undisputed. Look, the build up. I know it's disappointing, but we have to look into the future, Jams. You know why we have to look into the future? Because we've got an absolute screamer of a main event, cuz I'm really excited about this Wembley edition. This is looking absolutely tremendous. This is Best of Britain Part 1, because I reckon we're going to get a Part 2, which is going to feature the winner of this versus Fury. I think Fury is going to have it.
Sorry, not just that, right? You don't forget, the winner of Hutchinson and Boatsy are next in line for a world title shot. So this fight that's what I'm trying to say. This fight could steal the show. Do you know what I mean?
You're
winner gets a title shot. So it could be that whoever becomes undisputed, whatever title might get vacated, or they might fight their mandatory. But with this fight, is there a rematch clause? I'm talking about Bertabib and Bivol. Because I know everyone's talking about them not being next in line yet, but we just want to know if there's a rematch clause, then forget it. It's just gonna be a long way. If there's no rematch clause, then someone's getting a title shot.
Yeah, I reckon there's no rematch clause, but we'll know obviously nearer to the time, of course. And Lucy's just been here waiting. She's obviously saying the main event looks fantastic. They've both been looking good lately, which is true. And Jams is obviously saying Chamberlain, Turkey's favorite, is fighting Josh Paddy. Who wins that and how? So he wants to run through that as well. Boatsy should win, but he doesn't know. There's something missing about Joshua, like that extra gear is missing or something, which is fair. And I get you, bro. He always seems to be stuck in second gear. He needs to step up against Big Willie as he's going to start from round 1, which is true. Which is very true. But cuz, let's have it, man. What are you saying, man?
Main event. So you've got AJ, Beast Triple D, the current IBF heavyweight champion of the world. That's mad. Like, don't get me wrong, I salute Daniel. I'm really happy for him. You know, because he's been calling out AJ for a minute. Do you know what I mean? And he finally gets his shot. This is amazing. But listen, it's an AJ win for me, man. It's an AJ. I'm sorry, but it's an AJ win for me. AJ will stop Triple D. I'm not too sure what round, but he will stop Triple D.
You're saying definite stoppage, yeah? But you got to give us a round, cuz, man. Like, this is the new.
I don't. Because
you know what's so mad? You know what's so mad? Sorry to cut you off. Remember, we put this picture on a few shows. I can't remember what show. And we said, imagine we're going to be, this is the vision of Daniel Dubois as the champion. And look, cuz, even though it's happened through, you know, this situation, which is, it's not his fault, but he's fought his arse off to get to that point, man. So, no, big him up, man. Big up. Obviously, the people are saying AJ stoppage within 7 rounds. Could be within 2 to 3. Bit harsh. AJ inside 5. I'm being generous. Oh, this is looking like a white one.
You know, I would say it will
AJ
be
by stoppage or KO.
Yeah.
And you can't take that AJ smoke. It's going to be crazy, cuz.
Do you know, it's not going to be. It's not going to be an easy fight for AJ. Don't get me wrong. Like, look, when AJ fought, what's his name? Prince Charles, Charles Martin. That's it. That it was an easy victory. What, round 1? Like round 1. But whereas AJ, he wants to become 3 times, right, world champion, and Daniel, obviously, he's hungry because obviously he wants to defend his title and hopefully unify down the line. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be a tough fight, but I believe with experience, I think AJ stops him.
Yeah, look, Lucy, this is why I always like Lucy's views, because it comes from a very neutral perspective, man, because she's obviously based in the States, no ties between the fighters. She's saying, I think Dubois gives him a good fight. I think Dubois has leveled up recently. I definitely have to agree. Those last 2 fights, I had Dubois losing against Hergovich before the fight announced, but look, on the night, he just proved, you know, bang. So, cuz it's just special. So, not easy, but nah, big up, man. Big up. But look, it's a good point here. And big up to
as well.
Sorry, cuz, so Karma, big up to her. Big up to her. She obviously was in the show yesterday. So, guys, make sure you're tuned in and make sure you follow Karma on the socials. Big up to you as well. Sorry, cuz, what was you about to say, man? Sorry.
With this fight, would you say, as a boxing fan and not being biased, would you say it's a 50-50?
No. Bookies are with AJ. Bookies are with AJ, but
no, I'm asking you. I'm asking you.
Oh, you're trying to put that to me. You're trying to put that to me, bro.
I like the way you swerve the question.
No, I tried the.
Okay, with this fight, I'm gonna ask everyone. AJ beats Triple D. Would you say it's a 50-50 fight?
No. It's not 50-50, because it's based on the boxing world, and just based on the comments that we've been getting today. AJ is the front runner to win that fight. So the underdog in this situation is Daniel Dubois. So I can't even lie, cuz for me, I'm gonna do a U. I'm going for the underdog here, man. I want to. Let's see what he could do. But AJ, for me, on paper, he should win. He should knock him out inside 8 rounds. He should do that job. But on the night, we just don't know in boxing, man. That's the interesting thing. And Jams is saying it best here, 75-25. It is a proper 60-40. Look, big up Karma. Enjoyed seeing you on the across the way from the US to the UK yesterday. So big up to Chill Dollar Bill and Rico. Love the energy between the lads as well. And I still think, okay, Zhang to beat AJ.
That's the fight I wanted to see.
That's what you wanted to see initially, innit? Yeah, that's what I thought we was going to get as well. But, you know, boxing, we just never know. And AJ has the advantage on paper. And he should, see how she's got in caps? Should win the fight. So it pretty much says 75-25, what Jams is saying. For me, it's AJ to win, like, honestly. But you just never know. Can the underdog pull it off? But we can see this image happening, man. Obviously, minus the WBO belt, we can see AJ, Eddie Hearn, you know, celebrating that IBF belt, because it's been a long road for the champion, man. So obviously, big up to Jams as well, and big up to Carmen. She's obviously saying cheers, Jams. Cuz I'm just excited. Obviously, you're an AJ fan. Karma's an AJ fan. You know, a lot of people are AJ fans as well. And look, this is a great opportunity, you know, for the champ, you know, to come back strong because, you know, to most people, Aisha expressed her passion yesterday, and she obviously mentioned that he's the people's champion. He's someone that, you know, a lot of people, you know, inspired to be. And, you know, he puts out good energy, does good work. You saw what he's doing with you know, you heard the news. I don't even need to mention it again, but look, he's in talks to help, you know, build a care home for ex-pro boxers as well. So there's nothing to hate about AJ, man. So let's see what happens. So sorry, I lost my glasses, but it's all good. Huz, so final prediction. I'm gonna put it towards yourself.
Yeah, sure.
And the
Knockout.
community, what you guys
AJ,
think.
KO or TKO, mid to late.
Yeah, so you're basically manifesting this moment right here, minus the WBO belt. You're saying that AJ is going to go there and do the job. Look, I agree with Daniel. It could be a proper fight. People just, you never know. But you just see the steel in AJ's face here. You see this image is very powerful because you've got the UK flag in the background. You've got AJ. He's focused. He's fierce. And this AJ could be dangerous for Daniel Dubois, man. So it's an interesting night, man. I'm just excited for the card. I can't lie. We need to definitely make our way there, cuz, man. Your boy is back. Wembley, world title. We obviously need to make that happen, man, for sure. Is AJ the people's champion? He gets a lot of slander in the UK. Look, the US people get involved. Like, look, I think AJ gets a stoppage.
I think, yeah.
He gets off the
floor. Why he doesn't get that much respect in the States because he lost to Andrew Ruiz. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Andrew Ruiz is a good boxer.
Yeah.
You know, Andrew Ruiz, he's only lost to what? AJ and Joseph Parker, right?
Exactly that, cuz. Exactly that. Nothing wrong. Look, gets slaughtered in there too, which is it's fair, man. But I think. Look, the family spoke about it really well yesterday about the slander AJ gets, you know, the lot of hatred. But I think everyone, you know, has their, you know, reasons. But ultimately, he's bringing a big fight back to Wembley. You know, him, Eddie Hearn, His Excellency, Frank Warren. So we got to big up all of those guys for making it happen because they're kind of showing the other promoters that F all the competitiveness. When we collaborate and come together, we can create something bigger, and it's for the fans, for the people, for like us as well. Cause like let's really, I just want people to really process that Ryder season has hit Wembley. Ryder season will also be in LA, cause like these lot are just they're killing the show. Cause look, they've got this card. Andy Ruiz is in this card as well. Obviously, Bacoli, Mr. Congo is gonna be back at that. Like boxing right now, you can't complain, cuz, man. That's all I want to say to people. Let's not complain about boxing. I know it's not perfect in terms of the politics, but let's just enjoy as fans, man. Honestly.
When you think about it, right, we pretty much got big events happening every month. So the next month you've got the Boots Ennis and David Anavis. Then August you've got the
David Avenison, yeah. Oh, cuz, sorry. We disrespected him actually. Sorry, you know, if the takeover is watching this, you know, Teofimo Lopez, he's actually, you know, he's got his event that's happening this weekend as well. So I'm really excited about that. He's obviously back. Steve Claggett, you know, Canadian, he's gonna come to fight, of course, but this is more of a homecoming for the takeover, man. So just we don't have to obviously talk about it for too long, just a little few whatever. I just want to get your take on the takeover and who's next for him, man. If he wins this, man, I believe he'll win this.
Do you know what? At the moment, what is going on with the WBC belt? As Haney, is he taking a year off then?
Yeah, so he's gonna be in recess for the title, man. So that title's gone.
Right.
So yeah, that title's gonna be gone, man. So whoever's gonna be in the scraps to win that,
it will be interesting. You never know if what's his name, Jack Catchell and what's his face,
Probate.
yeah, you never know. That title being online.
Ooh, you know what? Cause you know that wouldn't be a bad shout, man. Like I would love to see that, honestly, because you know Prograde definitely had these issues with Hayne in terms of the title, so that would be big. Catchall, he believes right now he should be undisputed champion because of you know the situation with you know Taylor. Because we've also got this card as well. Let's not forget Mexico versus Mexico. Estrada versus Bam. Because this is going to be a scrappers. You know what? We've disrespected the boxing world, man. We forgot to mention those two fights, man. So apologies in advance. Because just give us a quick breakdown of what you think is going to happen in that fight, man. So
I don't know, you know. It's a good fight. I'm more of a Bam fan, innit? So I'm gonna go for Bam.
Bam. Obviously, Jams is saying, yeah, Teofimo did call up Bud, but we obviously know why, you know, that fight's not gonna happen, man. It's just one of those situations, man. But hopefully it does happen. So Bam Estrada, Estrada, one of the best fights that can be made in the entire sport. So this is a big statement from Lucy. She's in the States. It's going to be in Arizona, I believe. So, yeah, it's going to be, Phoenix, Arizona, Footprint Center. So if you're based in Phoenix, you've got a treat, man. Absolute treat. I can't lie, cuz I'm just excited about boxing.
Listen, I'm gassed about the 21st of September. All right, roll on the 21st.
Roll on, please. Just come on now. Like just Wembley edition.
Heavyweights. For those who know me, heavyweights. That's my favorite division. Favorite division. But on that note, you know, it's that time. Guys, look again. Thank you for tuning in. Keep supporting. Have a lovely, productive, blessed week. We shall catch up again on Sunday. Peace and love.
Blessings, people.
It's another bang. All the Muslim cars now, whichever hit her. Light up my scars with a sweet one, please.